what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. Today I thought it would be cool to share my top 10 fragrance purchases of 2021. Yeah, we're still doing roundup videos, but I do want to have just like one cohesive video showing the highlights of my purchases, especially when the fragrances, because fragrances, let's face it, they can be pretty expensive. So I wanted to give you my top picks of what I purchased over the year. I want to start off with some fragrances that was sent to me, so this doesn't really count as my top 10 because I didn't purchase these, get it? But Dossier did send over some fragrances throughout all of 2021, and I don't know, it was funny when I picked up this bottle, I couldn't believe how much was used from the bottle already. And this one is the Dossier Floral Pear. If you don't know, I definitely do love me a good pear scent, and the Floral Pear from Dossier is inspired by the Jo Malone English Pear. I've never personally tried a Jo Malone fragrance, so with Dossier having the affordability that it does, Jo Malone is more like a, I don't know if they want to call it niche, or is that a niche brand? I'm not sure if it's a niche brand, but it's just something that I haven't explored personally. So with me trying it through Dossier, it actually opens me up into actually trying more stuff from that brand itself. Maybe I'll get like a sampler set so I can, you know, test out a lot of their products. I don't have the original of the Jo Malone English Pear to compare it to, but I didn't need a comparison because it was really that good. As I've explained to you guys with Dossier, I just love their packaging with the magnetic cap, good quality fragrances, but at an affordable price, because you guys know I love to save me a coin, okay? And then the other fragrance that I have from Dossier here, this is actually one that I got towards the end of the year, but you can see the juice there. I've definitely used this fragrance numerous times and have definitely been enjoying it. This one is Dossier's Floral Pink Pepper. It's inspired by the Dior Miss Dior Cherie. I told you guys I do use a label maker here on my Dossier fragrances, so I know which scent it is inspired by, because that just makes it a little bit easier for me to tell you guys about the scents. If you smell Miss Dior Cherie, you should already know how good that smells. So I was so happy to get this from Dossier and get that back in my repertoire. I've had Miss Dior, the original one. Well, I can't say original because they done reformulated it so many times, but I did have a big size bottle of the Miss Dior. Absolutely loved it. I used that up. Then I had the Miss Dior Bloom & Bouquet. I've had a couple of minis of the Bloom & Bouquet one. That one smells good. And then, like I said, this is inspired by the EDP of the Miss Dior Cherie, and I am absolutely in love with this one. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to Dossier. No, this is not sponsored. They didn't even send me anything new this time. I just definitely, if I was doing a wrap up of 2021 fragrances, I definitely had to include at least 2 of them, because I don't know if you can see those tops, but I do have quite a bit of the Dossier fragrances, and I have really been enjoying a lot of them, but these are 2 standout products to me. Now everything else that we're going to talk about in this video is going to be fragrances that I personally purchased throughout 2021. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to grab, it's like not in no particular order or anything, but this one right here, this is the Lancome Idole Intense version. And again, you can just see the juice. You see where I used it, so you know it was definitely a favorite. I'm gonna have to use some spray cards because I actually just filmed a video on the first fragrance that I picked up for 2022. If that video is up already, I'll definitely link it up in the cards up above so you guys can check that out. I'm actually wearing a freshly sprayed scent right now, so I have to spray my little cards here. Now when it comes to the Lancome Idole Intense, this is just like grown woman, sophisticated, cozy at the same time, because it is an intense fragrance, so it gives you that coziness and warmth that I definitely appreciate this scent in the fall and winter time, where I do have the original Lancome Idole. I have this, the flanker, the Intense, and then I also have another flanker, which is the Aura, which also came out 2021, but that's not in my list because this one will always top it for me. The Intense version, it definitely takes the cake over all 3 of the Lancome Idole fragrances that I have. Like this, like I said, it just smells like money. It smells like a grown woman about her business. So absolutely love this fragrance, and that's why it is part of my top 10 of 2021. Another intense perfume, this is the YSL Libre Intense. You can see how much juice I've used, and for this one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is only a 1 fluid ounce bottle. We already know that the packaging is everything on the YSL Libre perfumes. I have the travel spray of the original Libre, and I wasn't really a fan of that one, but then they came out with this. Let me tell y'all, this is bae. and I'm terrible when it comes to like notes and stuff like that. So as I talk about these fragrances, it will definitely pop up on the screen. This one is not as intense as you would think it is. Like when I hear intense, I think of like deep and dark and musky almost. But this one, this smells like a nice warm blanket is wrapping over you. Like, I don't know. Yeah, y'all gonna have to bear with me with my scent descriptions. But that's what I feel. I just feel like really cozy. You get a burst of like citrus. I want to say orange, but let me know. What does it say here? Is it orange? Because I get that citrus vibe from this one. It's just, that's why I say it's not so intense. That gives it like that liveliness that you need. Like it just opens up and it's very vibrant, like an orange. You know when someone peels an orange, it's just like out there, you smell it. So that's what I'm getting from the Libre Intense. And also in 2021 they came out with the, what is that called? I have it right there. This is, oh, the EDT version of Libre. That one, I'm gonna wear that one more in the spring and hopefully get back to you guys and let you know what I really think about it, because I didn't really get, did I wear it? Yeah, I wore it. Well, it has a good dent on that as well, so I did wear it. Wasn't really a favorite. My favorite from the line will always be the Intense, and that's why that's one of my most used perfumes from 2021. Oh, now when I tell y'all I wore this thing out, this is the Valentino Born in Roma. Oh my goodness, guys. This right here, I love this scent, like love. Anytime somebody asks me what's a good everyday scent to wear, Valentino Born in Roma, absolutely. Look at that mist. I love me a good mist. I keep telling y'all that. I love me a good mist. Now this one, another one of those vibrant, like I like to be vibrant. I'm a fun person. Y'all know I move with my hands and stuff a lot. So you can see I picked up the big boy of this one. I definitely had to get my hands on the big size bottle of this, because once I sprayed it, I think I sprayed it in Ulta the first time. Or was it Sephora? I can't remember. It might have been Sephora actually. I was in Sephora and I sprayed this and I absolutely fell in love. So anytime I can get a fragrance that Ulta carries over Sephora, I will order it from Ulta, just from the points aspect of it. I usually wait till like there's 5 times points, and you know the Ulta's points, they give you back cash. It's just the whole situation, and that's what happened with this one. And this one is just like a good everyday scent. It smells nice and clean, but there's also like a hint of something that, I don't know, it just smells really, really good. And I've definitely, you can see the juice on this one, but with this being such a larger bottle, the juice, you know, it doesn't go down but so far. But I've definitely worn this so many times, and I feel like even with the times that I've worn this, I feel like this bottle is going to last me a long time, which I'm really, really happy, which was the point of me purchasing a big size bottle of this, because I absolutely love this fragrance. The next fragrance I want to talk to you guys about is one that I picked up with my voucher from the Sephora. When they do like the Sephora favorites kits, they give you the voucher that lets you get a full-size bottle. So I ended up using my voucher to get the Giorgio Armani Terra di Gioia fragrance, and that was just in what, November, December, about that time. So you can already see how much juice I've used on this bottle. Now this one, I know this is just like perfect for these colder months. Like this is another one of those like warm cozy blankets. It gives me, immediately you get like that almondy note. It just smells so almondy. And while you get that almondy note, you also get like a nice sweet floral as well. So it's just like a really nice combination, and I have absolutely been enjoying this fragrance. So with the voucher, I was able to get a 1 fluid ounce bottle, and this it's not even that expensive. If I'm not mistaken, the 1 fluid ounce bottle is like 60 bucks. So this is a nicely affordable fragrance, and it is perfect for this time of year. I've absolutely been using it and loving it. This would be one that I would definitely suggest to pick up for these colder months. I have 2 rollerballs to talk about, and I'm not a rollerball girl. I would most definitely prefer it to be like a travel spray, where it has the spray where I can spray myself, but these are travel balls, and for that to make my top 10, that's saying something. So first I'm going to talk about this dual-sided one here from KSquad. And if you're not familiar, Huda Beauty does have a fragrance brand called KSquad, and as you can see, it is dual-ended. I personally only prefer one end. So my favorite of the 2 is the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper number 25. Now number 1, I just love a fragrance with pink pepper in it. Miss Dior is one of the ones that sticks out to me the most. I've gone through so many bottles of the Miss Dior, no matter what version of it is. I've always purchased a bottle of it, and I've always loved the bottle of it. So I was definitely excited to try out the pink pepper from KSquad. And this gives me pink pepper, but just with a little bit of spice, like yeah, this like just gives you like a little pizzazz. Like there's a little something extra when it comes to this pink pepper. It also has a hint of powderiness, so I think it meshes really well with my body chemistry, and I have really been enjoying this. Even though it is a rollerable, normally what I'll do is I'll rub it in my hand a lot, rub it between. I mean, I know a lot of people say don't rub your scents because you're crushing the fragrance notes and all that. I don't care about that. I still love it. Or sometimes I will just like take it and dab it on around. But I really have been enjoying the KSquad Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. And I actually did a video, me and Bae did a video testing out all of the KSquad scents that came in this Discovery Sampler Kit. That video was very fun to do, and it is freaking hilarious if you ask me. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check it out up in the icons above if you're looking for a laugh, because that video is definitely funny. But of the fragrances that I purchased from there, there's only 2 that I would purchase, and Sweet Pink Pepper is definitely one of them. And then the other one was the Musk, I think Musk 12. So yeah, really enjoying the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper from KSquad. And then when we talk about the other rollerball, this is the Gucci Flora. And this I picked up as part of a holiday set, which is why I ended up with a rollerball, because it had this, and it also had the Gucci mascara that I've been dying to try, which I still haven't tried yet. But that's neither here nor there. But this Gucci Flora, let me tell y'all, this is going to be perfect for springtime, and I think I'm gonna actually purchase a full-size bottle. First of all, this mixes really well with numerous fragrances that I've had, because being that it is a rollerball, like I said, I just rub it in my hand and I like to put it all over my body. Or, you know, I'll do the same thing, touching it, you know, dabbing it. And as a rollerball, let me show you guys. As a rollerball, I can do this, tap, tap. And I don't know if you can see the liquid there, like that, it actually does leave liquid, so you don't have to do so much work with this rollerball. So, you know, it's Gucci, it better be designer. So even the packaging is cute. Like, it's a nice sturdy, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's glass, it's just a nice sturdy packaging. It's pink, it's pretty, and it's Gucci Flora, so you know what it is in the floral family as well. And this will be very good for the springtime, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to get a full-size bottle of this, because it mixes well with various different body lotions that I've used. It mixes well with various different scents that I've sprayed on top of it. So I have no complaints about this one. I've really been enjoying this. I mean, the bottle is opaque, so you can't really see how much I've used, but I've definitely been getting a lot of use out of it ever since I hauled it. Now let's back it on up to some older products from 2021 that I have been enjoying. One being Burberry Her Intense. Guys, y'all see the usage on that bottle of the Burberry Her Intense? Like, this one, I absolutely love this scent. The sprayer, again, I just gotta give y'all some of that, because listen, the sprayer on this is everything. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail with the Burberry Her Intense, only because I literally just filmed a video of the new 2022 Burberry Her EDT version, and did do some comparisons with the Burberry Her Intense, so I'm not going to spend too much time here. I can see why it's intense, because, you know, it's kind of deep, but also the dry down, it does become more of a powdery scent. But I absolutely love this one. You can see from the usage, it was one of my most used fragrances during 2021, and me just smelling it right now smells really good. The initial spray on this is not the best, but when it dries down on you, it becomes like that nice, I don't want to say cozy blanket, but it does. It just permeates. It has good longevity. This is one that lasts for me all day. And yeah, I've really been enjoying the Burberry Her Intense version. And I am a true lover of intense versions, because I'm looking at what I have left over here, and I have 2 more intense perfumes that I want to talk to you guys about. One being the My Way Intense. Now, it was 2021 where I picked up the original My Way, and that is right back there with the pink juice, and I think that is perfect for the spring. But this My Way Intense, guys, it's not too far off from the original scent, but there's just something about this one that makes it just a little bit deeper. And there's a note in here, like, I don't know what that note is, but it is everything. Like, there's something in here that is not in that My Way, the original, and maybe I'll put it on the screen for you guys once I do the research and show you guys like the notes and everything, because again, I'm not big on notes. I just know what I like. I like designer fragrances. I like fragrances that smell good. And when it comes to this My Way Intense, like, it's nice and fresh. And when I say fresh, I mean like clean, not like soap, almost like a shampoo kind of sense. It's like almost bubbly, and it just smells really soapy and clean, but not in that kind of way. Not like bubble bath from what's the name of the brand? Replica. It's not like that. There's something more to it, and even there's like a hint of, I don't want to say manliness because I can't see a man wearing this, but there's a little hint of depth when it comes to the My Way Intense, and I've really been enjoying that. You can definitely see the usage of the juicage on this bottle here. And yeah, this is definitely another one of my most loved on fragrances for 2021. If this didn't come out, that the original would have been in there, because I used the heck out of that one, and then when I got this, I've been using this like crazy in these colder months and really have been enjoying this one. So that's why I'm talking about this one now. But trust and believe, if I do like a spring fragrance video and things like that, I'll definitely be featuring the original. But for now, My Way Intense has my heart. Now the last intense fragrance I want to talk to you guys, this blew my socks off. Let me tell you, I am not a fan of the original Valentino, what is this called again? Voce Viva. I'm not a fan of the original Voce Viva fragrance from Valentino. I actually do have a travel spray of that scent as well, and I just barely reached for it. I'm gonna be keeping 100 with you guys. Actually, it was more for the packaging. I picked up the original Valentino Voce Viva more for the packaging more than anything, because you know you got those Valentino studs going on. It says Valentino. It has that rubberized packaging. I was all about packaging, but not really about the scent. But then they came out with this intense version, and this is everything. Like, I'm kicking myself that I didn't get a bigger bottle of this. I ordered this as a online pickup order at Ulta, so I didn't go inside to smell it. I just did an online pickup order, and I wasn't sure if I was going to really like it, but I love it, guys. And again, this is one that I got towards the end of the year, and you can already see the usage of the juicage in this bottle. Now, even though this is an intense scent, I don't find it to be as deep and woodsy as you would expect most intense perfumes to be. I don't know, it's just, to me, this should have been the original Voce Viva, if you ask me. Like, that first Voce Viva was like the worst, but this one, it smells so good, and when it dries down on your body, the longevity, like everything about this is all bits of goodness, and I am so here for it. The last fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is none other than Kilian Princess. I finally got my hands on it. I actually ordered it directly from the website, and I actually got this sold for my birthday. From what I hear, they're going to be discontinuing the Princess in the United States, so that's why I went ahead and picked up the big size. I did get it when Kilian's website was doing 30% off, and they wouldn't let me buy a smaller bottle anyway, so in order for me to get the discount, I had to get the bigger size bottle. And this, I am not a lover of sweet fragrances at all. Nothing too overly sweet and like kiddish. I'm not into that. That's why I hate, what's the name of that scent? That pink sugar, I cannot stand it. But this is like a snack, a candy, a Rice Krispie treat. Like, it has that marshmallow note when it dries down, and it just smells so good, guys. Like, when it dries down, like that marshmallow note, it smells like vanilla frosting and marshmallow and just a whole bunch of goodness that I want all parts of. So I'm so happy that I got me a big size bottle of this, and I've definitely been reaching for this throughout the winter, ever since I got it back in November with my birthday. I've definitely been reaching for this and loving this. Like, I don't think there's been a week that went by since my birthday that I haven't worn this. I definitely have to wear this at least once or maybe even twice a week, because I love it that much. So yeah, guys, that is my top 10 fragrances that I purchased throughout 2021. Let me know if you smelled any of these fragrances. Were you interested in any of these fragrances? Are they on your fragrance wish list for 2022? Let me know down in the comment section below. You pretty much know my fragrance, you pretty much know my collection besides what I've purchased ever since I did the fragrance collection video. If you haven't seen the fragrance collection video, of course I'll link it up in the cards for you guys to check out. But let me know if you think there's something that's missing from my collection. Let me know that down in the comment section below as well, if you have similar tastes to what I have. With this top 10, you pretty much get a good sense of fragrances that I go for. So if you think there's anything that I am missing out of my collection, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. Next fragrance video that I do, I think I'm going to do my 2022 fragrance wish list, because there are some things that I didn't buy in 2021 that I still have my eye on and that I'll probably be purchasing within 2022. So if you're interested in that kind of video and any other beauty content, I would love if you join the KSquad. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're still unsure or if you missed a couple of videos, I'll leave some here on the screen for you guys. You can binge watch me on this playlist, and I hope you guys will join the fam. And until next time, I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed. Later, y'all.